Hey guys! Okay, so figured out how my camera is gonna work on my computer, and it is totally snowing outside and it looks really epic, so if I finish this video soon, I will go outside and look at it. Okay, so I've been really busy with like the holiday stuff, like baking goodies and seeing my family. So I was kind of thinking, and I figured I think I need to make a video to like clarify synesthesia itself, because I'm not really sure if I did a very good job in my first video. So I'm gonna do that. So first off, synesthesia is a crossing of the neural wires in your brain, meaning your senses are going to be mixed, which means you mostly will associate colors with numbers and letters. That's the most common form of synesthesia. I'm pretty sure it's called alphanumeric, and that's definitely what I have. Also, there's like two different studies. One says that 1 in 2,000 people will have it, and then 1 in 2,500 or 25,000 will have it. Sorry. And they're like really different numbers, so I'm not really sure where they get the numbers from. But I do know that the most common type of person that will have synesthesia is a woman. More women than men have synesthesia, and they're usually either left-handed or ambidextrous, and most of the time highly intelligent, tend to confuse directions, like their left from their right. Also, another statistic is that usually synesthetes will have troubles, like problems, this is not a pun, but problems with math. Okay, so I am a woman. I was born ambidextrous. I'm not left-handed. I am right-handed. But I was born ambidextrous, and I can still kind of write with my left hand. But at a very young age, I decided I wanted to write with my right hand, just because that's what felt most comfortable to me. Let's see. I'm not terrible at math, but I think it's because when I'm doing math and I try to picture it, like when I do it in my head, I have colors associated with equations. So that's really helpful in the way of memorization. I am slightly dyslexic. I'm not totally dyslexic, but I do confuse a lot of like direction. Also, they said that a common trait of synesthetes is like deja vu or clairvoyance, and I do get deja vu, not as often as I used to, but I do get it a lot, and I'm not really sure. I haven't really researched deja vu at all. I wouldn't really know how it ties in with synesthesia. So, let's see. Gone over colors, numbers, and letters. Okay, so there is discrepancy over whether synesthesia is genetic, and I'm not really sure if they have determined whether it is. It may be, but because I've heard of synesthetes who had mothers who were synesthetes. But as far as I'm concerned, nobody in my family has it. So I'm not really sure. It probably is. I'm assuming. I'm a science student. I'm a biology student. So it's most likely carried in the genes. That's just my opinion. I'm not here to prove anything, but I think that's just my opinion on it. So let's see. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and do updates. Actually, you know what? I have another thing. There's some people who think they have synesthesia because it's really easy to confuse think this is one of the most important things I think I need to clarify for you guys, is that there is a difference between synesthetic experiences and actual experiences. An example of a synesthetic experience would be like purple music, or like emotional letters, like the letter G is very fun, he's the life of the party, you know, or the letter H, he's a dried up old man, or, you know, something like that. Like I see color when I see music, like burst of color. We're talking in like mosaics, like the size of Texas. I'm not even kidding. It's intense. Lots of pattern, lots of color. And then there's actual experiences, which is kind of like sharp cheese or bitter cold. You know, so there is a difference between that, and I think a lot of people tend to confuse it. So, I mean, if you think you have synesthesia, I'd go ahead and, you know, test yourself. There's dozens of places online. I don't have any resources right here. I might go in and add in some links down in the description that might help, or you can just research it for yourself, because that's what I did. And sometimes people will give you links that really just don't help, because some of the websites they're not set in a way you can understand. Because obviously I do have a different way of understanding the world. So yeah, but then you have to be careful as well. Like, you might think you have synesthesia, but you could just be having, you know, an actual experience, you know, like this wind is so bitter, but, you know, really that's an actual experience. But if you're seeing, you know, abnormal colors, or you associate personalities with letters, then you most likely have it. I just realized that I heard sound when I see a certain image, certain different sounds with different images, and probably next video I will put up examples of those. They're pretty fun. Okay, so I was researching about going to Portland, maybe, calling that school, but you know what? I did more research online the other night, and I discovered that there's a doctor in Texas, Houston, Texas, and his name is Dr. Eagleman. I think that's how it's pronounced. And I guess he's actually looking for synesthetes to be study subjects. So there's probably a bigger chance I'm going down to Houston to inspect that. I need to somehow get a hold of them. It's at his at the medical school down there, I believe. So yeah, pretty sure that's it. I know I've been talking forever, so I'm gonna go, and maybe we'll go see this stuff. Bye. It's like totally snowing. I'm so happy. We should go up there. Hold on. Okay, so I tried to climb up to my favorite spot. It's really slick out here. So, yeah, it's so pretty out. It's like snowing. That's my favorite spot, up there under the tree. It's really slick out. It's snowing. So happy. Okay, sorry. I just had to show you that. Okay. Bye.